Hello, Jun. I'm just looking at your work that you have done. You got one letter, which is the meeting with one of the client with the audio in that. And there are two budget state. One is a budget statement, and there's an income statement that you got. Both obviously are budgeted. Then there are two emails, and there are three letters about the meeting, and two of these are reports. Now, what I would like you to do. This report contains suggestion, and this is about the company that which you have really done some research work on Costco. All right, now let me start. What is required is that you have communication with the customer. So have all of these three meetings in one file. In other words, open a Word document, insert that, three files, three separate inserts, so that all of the meetings are in one file. That means you got evidence of communication with client face to face. Then put these two, this one and this one, together in one file to indicate that you have liaison. You're organizing things with your client, your friend or your partner, and with also the facilitator. Now these two are in relation to your part of your report. What that means is you have done your calculations using the budget statement and the income statement. Now what is missing in this is there's an Excel file, because some of the requirements of your assignment is you got to use Excel somewhere. So bring in an Excel file connecting these calculations, and also have a PowerPoint, create a PowerPoint using these as slides, and also maybe get a graph of them in relation to say how the expenses, all the various aspects of the expenses, like such as these expenses here. I'll just show you in a minute. These expenses here, these expenses are forming part of your general expenses, and this is an expense, then this is an expense. All these expenses, all of them, how they form part of the sales, and then how the net profit comes off as a proportion of the sales. What that means is, looking at the slide, people can, or the reader can come to the conclusion what proportion of sales is the profit. Now, so what you need to have is, in short, you got to have communications all in separate files, then liaison and organization in one file. This and this, along with these, you should have them in one file as a report, your report to the client. When you're doing this, you also have to have an Excel file to indicate they have done it through Excel. You've got to demonstrate that you know Excel, and you also it's good to add PowerPoint slides as well. Then create an audio explaining your report, which has got all these three files, and also the Excel and the PowerPoint, like what I've just done now. Talk into that. It can be a video or an audio, so that you could indicate that you can present to a client. So if you're a client, you would say, all right, your audio could be, okay, let's look at the budget statement. And the budget statement is that we're going to have, say, what is this? You have a current sales of 3,800, or these are the future sales, or I don't know what this. Yeah, this is the future. Budget of sales is this. That's your budget overhead. Is the cost of goods sold is this. And then close that file. Go to your PowerPoint and show. In the PowerPoint, if you notice, the cost is, these are the split of all the various things. Then go to the Excel and say, in our Excel calculation, we have calculated that the 2012, this is where we started from. From 2012, we have increased by so many percentage for sale, so many percentages, and that's why the new budget is in the Excel. Then you close that, and also say, this is our report. The report is to you as a client. In our report, we have said that we are comparing, and the source for this is IB's World, or whatever you source from. You give the name of the source, and Costco company is is similar to your company. They opened in 2009. They have got customers like this, and therefore I would suggest, we recommend you to do as we suggested you, and so you open like this, and that will be complete report. Make sense? If you don't understand, send me an email. Okay, bye bye.